What's up, guys? It's the Big Man JT here. Sorry I haven't been posting a little bit lately, but welcome back to another episode of Vinyl Monday, episode 10. If you guys like this series of Vinyl Monday, please thumbs up, subscribe, and like these videos. And hey, what do you want me to do next? Just comment down below. So anyway, guys, we're going to do a little bit something different. Instead of doing albums, we're going to do 78s. Now, if you're wondering what a 78 record would look like for any of you baby boomers or any of you kids that were born in the early 2000s, this is what a 78 looked like. So that, let's get it in the light a little bit. This is what the 78 looks like. This is a London press. This one is, I can't really name it, but it's kind of hard. I'm going to try to do my best, guys. Mantavi, I can't really read it. Mantavi and his orchestra. The song on here is Love's Dream, After the Ball, and Red Pentagons, something like that. And if you're wondering when that the 78s came out, it came out in 1898, and it started to how do I want to say it, decline in the late 50s because vinyl was starting to become more popular, you know, with the albums and stuff. So I would probably say, I don't know, but I would probably say 60 years or 70 years of 78s. But I would give this a 8 out of 10 because what I usually do when I listen to orchestra music, it's either I read a book or I just want to listen to it. It's just very, in my opinion, very cool to listen to an orchestra record. This is probably, I want to say, in the 40s, 20s, or 30s, or maybe 1900 or maybe 1910s. I don't know. I'll have to do my research on this, but yeah, 8 out of 10. Next one is King, off the King label. It's Moon McCullochen, Moon McCullochen, something like that. It has Hank Sr.'s song, Jambalaya. I like this version. And A Mighty Pretty Waltz. These songs are pretty good. Probably in the 30s or 40s, because this is basically a swing band. Yeah, I really do love these 78s. Pretty cool. So that's number 2. The next 78 is actually from London again. And it's the same person. I can't remember his name, and it's his orchestra. Under the Roofs of Warps, and I don't know how do you say this word. Wyoming, I guess. I would get about like 9 out of 10, you know, or just 10 out of 10. You know, I just like these orchestra 78s. Probably, I would just say some of these are just probably in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s. Or again, 1900 or 1910. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 for this one. And next we have Katie's I Don't Want to See You Crying. It's the Cordes. And if you're wondering who am I referring to, I'm referring to a female group back in the early 50s where they covered the song Mr. Sandman. If you guys want to pause that and kind of, you know, zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to make a, so that way you guys can see it. I really do like this. When I first saw it, I was like, you know what, I got to get this. So this isn't in the 50s because they covered it in I would probably want to say early 50s. So yeah, like this, 10 out of 10, love it. Next up is Specialty. Now this is a rhythm and blues quartet gospel group. Excuse me, guys. You probably wouldn't find this. You probably would find this in a flea market and stuff. I go to the Indoor Foley Flea Market. If you guys are in Alabama, go to the Indoor Foley Flea Market. If you guys are record lovers like I am, you're in luck. But anyway, I like to say something about Specialty. It's home to a lot of old rhythm and blues artists. Little Richard, one of them. Let me see, Tony Allen and his Champions, and that's all I really know. But it's a really good label in my opinion. I really do love this record. It's probably in the early '50s, and it's this quartet is the Pilgrim Travelers. Um, these songs are just gospel songs. They're just basically a gospel quartet. One of them is called "How Jesus Died," and close to the 10 out of 10. Love them. So yeah, I just like these like old 78s because it's just like one of my favorite things to do as a hobby. If you have a hobby, it's great to have a hobby so you can keep yourself busy. Next up is Mercury Records. And it's home to Fats Domino. And Fats, if you all don't know, a lot of people say when he first recorded The Fat Man in 1949, a lot of people credit that the first rock and roll song because he calls me the Fat Man. And the songs on here are What's the Reason I'm Not Pleasing You? And you probably know this. This was a big hit for Fats, Blue Monday. And this actually appeared in the rock and roll film The Girl Can't Help It with Eddie Cochran, Little Richard, Gene Vincent, and I think who else was in there? I'm trying to remember. I haven't watched the film yet. I really need to watch it, but I know there was this one blonde. She was copying Marilyn Monroe, but I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I give this 10 out of 10. I would probably say Blue Monday was probably recorded in the 56 or 57, I would say. But anyway, love this. I'm going to treasure it. I would never get rid of this. If one of my closest friends got rid of it, I would be so mad. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys are watching, but I would get so mad if someone got rid of this record because this is Fats Domino, one of the founding fathers of rock and roll and rhythm and blues of New Orleans, no pun intended. The last one is Bob Wills of Columbia. This is probably released in the 30s because I watched a documentary of Bob Wills and what was it? It was Life and Times of Bob Wills. Oh yeah, Life and Times of Bob Wills. But anyway, he's just a swing one-man band, and yeah, I just like his music. It has Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys, new expansion two-step, and Rolly Poe. And 10 out of 10. Love the label. Love all these 78s. And yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up, share, like, comment, and favorite. And yeah. And I'm really sorry guys I haven't been posting lately because I've been practicing on my craft, because on this channel I am going to start telling you guys about why I want to be a musician and some other things. But that's what I've been doing. I've been practicing singing and guitar, piano, a lot of that. And before I get out of here, there's something that, in my opinion, that I think if someone tells you the truth, if you have a music teacher and she tells you this, or my music teacher told me that I have a rich voice and my vibrato is unique. So in my opinion, if someone tells you that, that means, in my personal opinion, this is where I think you're destined to become a performer. So yeah. So every day I've been just trying to sing all the time, try not to skip every day of singing. But if I do just one day, that's fine. But if it's 2 or 3, then I realize I'm being lazy. So yeah, that's how much dedicated I want to be my music. So guys, if you like this video, again, please like, share, follow, subscribe. Yeah. And you guys have a nice day. Peace.